Chavez said, it would be in the Mets' best interest to avoid using co-hitting coaches in the future. Although him and Jeremy Barnes work together as the two voices, but he says that they ultimately need one person, one voice. Even though that they were able to make it work, he doesn't think it's an ideal situation. I want to know your thoughts on that. I kind of agree with Chavez on that situation, having too many voices, but there are a lot of teams now that use multiple hitting coaches and assistant hitting coaches and all of that.
So it's funny when I read that from Will Salmon's piece as well too. That was a standout quote for me. I never liked the two hitting coaches thing for the exact reasons you mentioned. I was always like, hey, how does that necessarily work? Listen, I always try to take sports and bring it back to labor that we all can understand. And I think no matter what you're doing for your work, there needs to be clear and defined roles from people above you and voices that you're talking to. I'm not saying there couldn't have been clear and defined roles, and Will actually broke it down in terms of what each of them were doing. But I think it's interesting coming from Chavez, who also is a former player. This is why that rings very loudly for me, right? That he's like, hey, this is not it. This is probably not what players want. Players want to hear one voice. What I wondered from that, Anthony, is did Chavez make this known to the front office, and how long have they been aware that maybe he felt this way where both voices were not necessary. Again, and I think it's clear what he was saying. He wasn't saying that he had a problem working in tandem. I guess they were able to get it done. I think he's just saying, hey, this could be better for the team going forward. I just wonder when this was brought up and how much David Stearns is going to heed that in what he heard from Chavez, that feedback, and then apply it going forward.